Assalamualaikum to Madam Nuraihan. My name is Siti Aisha Abdullah and I am going to present a video review on of my self-evaluation in Introduction to Helping Skills. Okay. As you can see, in the video I chose is about a client who is named as Lucy, is experiencing symptoms of depression. Okay. Lucy is referred from her GP, which is general practitioner, that she has been experiencing low mood and symptoms of depression. She described this to her GP and described that she needed to see a counselor. Okay, so Lucy is a 20-year-old student, university student studying English, and she loves to read. Okay, and started when she was revising for her final exams. Due to when she started revising, she was feeling a bit pressured by her family conditions. Her parents is going through marital problems, which now is on the way on divorce, going through a very rough divorce law, which that causes a lot of pressure on her. Also, she is living with her friends, and somehow her friends are also toxic, see? And then she had plans to make things better, to make things to go, to feel happy again and to be able to do things like before. However, her plans backfired, and now she is under pressure to improve herself. It sounds like she needs to be at her best while having to face pressures from her environment. Like, she need to achieve in order to make people happy for her. Okay, so she's a bit she's feeling uneasy and very heavy inside. Okay, and the counseling stages that I chose is that first stage is to listen and observe. In the video, counselor listen and observe the client's emotions and focusing more on the contributing factors and her relationships. The counselor also gave undivided attention and makes appropriate eye contact with the client. Counselor also explores a much deeper level of the client's issue. And then the counselor also uses open and closed questions concept to clarify what the client is trying to tell her. Second stage, reflections of feelings. Counselor allows the client to hear and feel the actual feelings that she has just expressed. Also, she is trying to look for the descriptive feeling in her client's statement. The counselor also restate and rephrase statements to build the relationship stronger and allow the clients to gain more clarity. And on the third stage, goal setting. Counselor feels empathetic towards the clients as she can put herself in the client's shoes. As you can see in the video, she listens, the counselor listens to the client and uses empathetic words, and she puts herself in the client's shoes. Okay, and the client really can feel the genuineness of the counselor's words. And the counselor also demonstrates unconditional positive regard to accepting the client without making any judgment. The counselor uses the general rule of counseling that is self-disclosure. Okay? And the strength and growth area. Strength, allowing the client to feel comfortable in explaining what she has been through, listing down what the client has been feeling and who she is, and using open choices of intervention with the client based on how the client expressed. And the growth area is sitting position. Eye to eye, face to face, can make the client feel uncomfortable. So the counselor reflects too much on the client's feelings. So she feels too much for the client. So that's all from me. Thank you, madam.